Alright, listen. You know you've made it when your existence shuts down Twitter not once, but twice. First during her drip marketing reveal, and now after the 2.0 story quest. That is not popular, that's the literal embodiment of W-Riz. She has farmed every single poll she is in, absolutely flooded with fan arts. We even have new players they saw Zani and said, yeah, I'm downloading this game. But let's be real, Zani isn't just a hot face with hordes and business drip. She's carrying this region on her back, overworked, well paid, and still out here recommending pizza spots like she's your exhausted Italian tour guide. So who is Zani really? And how did she manage to absolutely dominate the Wuthering Waves community? Let's break it all down.
I personally recommend Pizza Tropicale. Would you like to dine there?
Oh, pizza, because it's Italians. And that's what they do. They like pizzas. True.
Zani isn't just another side character in Wuthering Waves. She's practically the backbone of your introduction to the region. As a key figure employed by the Montelli family, she's tasked with two major roles, acting as your bodyguard and guiding you through the city of Ragoon. It's not a small task by any means, and it's clear that she takes her responsibilities seriously. But let's be real, Zani is overworked and not in the romanticized, I love my job so much that I can't stop working way. Nah, this woman is grinding because someone in the upper management dangled a promise of paid days off and extra pay in front of her. And apparently the Montellis have a reputation of being generous, if you can survive long enough to cash in on those perks. Despite the weight of her workload and the clear exhaustion etched into her expressions, Zani handles herself with unmatched levels of professionalism and charm. She's calm, calculated, and razor sharp in every interaction. You can tell she's not just going through the motions. She's actively Kara canceling and making sure that you're protected, informed, and maybe a little entertained along the way. What makes her so compelling is the balance she strikes between being intimidatingly competent and effortlessly charismatic. One minute she's taking care of the auction because of the bank being short-staffed, and the next she's casually recommending pizza joints in Ragoon with the kind of relaxed authority that makes you believe she really knows her stuff. Zani is the kind of character who makes an impression not just because of what she does, but how she does it. Every interaction with her feels purposeful. Every line of dialogue reveals something about her personality, and every tired sigh feels earned. She's not just a guide or a bodyguard. She's your your anchor in a bustling and chaotic city of Ragoon. And whether it's through her quick wit, her undeniable competence, or just the sheer exhaustion radiating from her tired but determined face, Zani makes you care about her story.
I'm in love. It's been a while. It's been a while since I felt this.
If there's one thing the Wuthering Waves fandom can collectively agree on, it's this. Zani sounds absolutely phenomenal whether you're playing in Japanese or English.
Oh, bro, best VA in the game. Oh my god.
Her voice is so cool.
Yo, what accent is this? She's an Italian mama.
Well, Zani sounds good.
So here's the thing. I think her voice acting is great.
Her voice acting isn't just good, it's memorable. But let's zero in on the English side for a moment, because there's something truly special happening here. Zani has an Italian accent. And there it is. This changes everything. In the world of big gacha games, where most English voice performances lean towards generic regional neutrality or slightly exaggerated archetypes, hearing a character with such a distinct, well-executed accent feels like a breath of fresh air. It's not just an aesthetic choice either, it's intentional world building through performance. Ragoon, the place Zani is from, is heavily inspired by Italian and French cultures. From its architecture and atmosphere to the little details sprinkled throughout the environment, it's great even if you don't know where Italy is.
I gotta Google this. What country is Italy in?
Oh my god. No, you
Wait, is it
Italy in?
Wait, is it actually in Europe?
It's in Europe!
You said that.
The country of Europe.
It's phenomenal.
What, is Europe not a country?
No, it's a continent.
Oh, that's my bad, guys.
Oh my god.
Hey, we're trying here, man. We're trying here.
You suck at geology, bro.
Water 7.
Geography. Dude, it's that place.
Geology.
Geology.
the geology.
West.
Rocks, bro. That's rocks.
Zani's Italian accent doesn't just sound cool, it grounds her character in her world. When she casually recommends a pizza spot in Ragusa, it doesn't feel like a scripted line, it feels like a local advice from someone who's lived there her whole life. This level of cultural specificity in voice acting is incredibly rare in gacha games, and it does wonders for immersion. It's one thing to design a region inspired by Europe, but it's another to have a character who sounds like they belong there. The accent doesn't feel forced or caricatured, it feels natural. And that's a testament not only to the voice actor's skill, but also to the direction behind the scenes. Someone made the choice to let Zani's voice carry that Italian flavor, and it paid off beautifully. In a game filled with diverse regions and cultures, having authentic sounding characters makes the world feel more alive and textured. It's not just about sounding cool, it's about believability. You're not just interacting with a character, you're interacting with someone who feels like they've walked the streets of Ragusa, who knows its shortcuts, its best cafes, and its hidden corners. On the Japanese side though, Zani is voiced by Hitomi Ueda, who brings her signature calm and commanding charm into the role. It's a performance that feels both composed and warm, effortlessly capturing Zani's tired yet dutiful energy. But it's the English side's Italian touch that sets Zani apart from her peers in the gacha space. It's something we haven't really seen, or rather heard before in this genre, and it raises the bar for what we can expect from a character localization in the future. A good voice acting doesn't just make a character sound good, it makes the world around them feel real. Zani doesn't just exist in Ragusa, she belongs there. If Zani tells you to eat pizza, you're eating pizza, buddy. Because when someone with that level of authenticity gives you advice, you will listen. And if Zani tells you to subscribe to 𝗖cie𝗽𝘆𝗵𝘁, you should absolutely do it as well. And leave a like while you're at it.
The English actor for this character is hot in real life. How do you know that? Jesus Christ.
Alright, now Zani's design is straight up weaponized attractiveness. We're talking horns, choker, tie, gloves, a jacket, sharp pants, and yes, a tail. But let's not forget the real game changer here. Her tired face. Yes, I know, now hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. Somewhere along the way, society collectively decided that eye bags and exhaustion are not just relatable, they are downright attractive? Zani's got that I've had 3 hours of sleep, 7 shots of espresso, and I'd still take care of you, honey. And I'm like, what? Honestly, respect. You do have the culture. Naturally, the comparisons started rolling in. Kafka from Honkai Star Rail, the same classy aura. Evelyn from Zenless Zone Zero, another stylish powerhouse working under someone else's orders. And of course, Arlecchino from Genshin Impact. Both share that I'll protect you, but also abandoned you at a gas station for plot reasons. But here's the thing, Zani does it better. Why? Because despite the eye bags, despite the obvious exhaustion, and despite every reason she has to just clock out and leave you in Ragusa Square, she doesn't. She sticks around. And that balance between her tired eyes and unwavering competence, that's the magic. She doesn't just give off a "you can rely on me" vibe, she proves it. Every glance, every line of dialogue, every sigh of exhaustion feels like it's paired with an unspoken self-confidence. And while Kafka might make you question your sanity, and Arlecchino might make you question your safety, Zani makes you question if you're worthy of being taken care of by someone this effortlessly iconic. Now let me be clear, Zani didn't just trend, she dominated twice. When she got first drip marketed, Twitter turned to Zani Fan Club HQ, and now, after her stellar appearance in the 2.0 story quest, same chaos, different day. But it's more than just trending hashtags and viral fan art. Zani brought entirely new eyes to Wuthering Waves. People who had never even considered touching this game suddenly had their interest peaked, all because of one horned, tired, pizza-loving powerhouse. Characters like Zani are more than just playable units. They are cultural moments. They shape how people see the game, how excited they are for the future, and honestly how invested they feel in the world of Renacita. Zani isn't just another character released, she's a gold standard for anticipation. But here's the real question. What happens when she actually drops? Will she break Twitter again? Will fan artists collectively collapse from overworking themselves? Will Kuro Games servers survive the stampede of players logging in just to pull for her? Now, if you made it this far, you're probably just as down bad for Zani as the rest of us, so let's hear it. What do you think about Zani? Do you love her tired face as much as we do? Drop your thoughts in the comments, like and subscribe if Zani is also taken over your brain, and remember, if Zani tells us to jump, do a backflip.